This is Matt for Into Boxing. Delighted to be joined by Linus Udofia. Linus, I know you think I've already interviewed you today, but I definitely haven't.
As soon as you said Into, I was like, oh no, he hasn't.
Fantastic day for everyone here, all involved. Channel 5 terrestrial TV. You're headlining, British title. Talk to me about what you're feeling.
I feel good, man. I feel good. I feel very blessed is the word. I feel very blessed. I feel all this feels right. I've been patient for a long time. I've been kept secret for a long time, and now it's time to break out. And not only a breakout for Wasserman and Channel 5, it's a breakout for myself and the division and myself. So I'm feeling good.
You have been like you just said, like a best kept secret for a while now, but now you've got that stage and that platform where you'll get all the exposure. We mentioned on stage, I've said it to everyone in interviews now, you get the average Joe who's not interested in boxing who'll just flick over and leave the telly on that channel, and they might see your performance and stick around and come back and watch it again. How pleasing is it that you're going to be reaching such a big audience on this platform?
It's like I said, it's massive. It's like, everyone's been saying I've been the best kept secret for however long, and now it's time to actually get that out there and stamp my name, show everyone what I'm about. And I feel good. The platform's massive. The platform's perfect. Wasserman are behind me. They've invested a lot in me, and they believe in me a lot. And it's time to kind of cash in now. It's time to show them what I'm about. It's time to show the whole country what I'm about. So hopefully it picks up a lot of people that don't know about boxing. A lot of people that don't actually watch boxing, they'll just be watching whatever. And next thing you know, boxing's next. They watch on, I can perform, and next thing you know, you have more people that love boxing now.
Absolutely. And when you look at the Southlands and what they've done, they don't get much wrong. And obviously they're behind you and this whole event. Talk to me about Denzel Bentley. What do you see in Denzel that makes you think you're going to get the win?
What was that and bring you back? I need second please.
Just picking this back up. Linus Udofia just done a bit of a rooftop face-off with Denzel Bentley. Bit cold out there for you, wasn't it? You weren't happy?
Yeah, I'm happy I'm wearing a jacket, I'll tell you that. I'm happy I'm wearing a jacket. But no, where were we?
We were talking about, just coming on to Denzel Bentley and saying what he brings to this fight, and it's going to be a tough fight for you. Just getting you to talk about the fight as a whole, really, and how much of a good fight this is for British boxing.
Oh, this is massive. Denzel Bentley's, since he fought Cash, he wants to come back and redeem that loss, not necessarily against Cash, but just get the belt back. And he's coming with a lot of hunger and fire in his belly to win it back. I'm coming with a lot of fire to win it in general. So it's going to be very, and our styles, I think our styles are going to gel really well. I can only speak on my own tool set, and I think I've got all the tools for this fight. I think I've got all the tools in my arsenal to do what I need to do to win this fight.
Is this what boxing needs? More of these fights where people look and go, you know what? It's just a brilliant fight. It could be anyone's. Obviously, you both back yourselves, but this has really got a lot of boxing fans talking. We're seeing it as well with Craig Richards and Boatsi, another absolutely banging fight. It seems like now boxing's finally taking that step to say, you know what? It's not about protecting us. It's about having the best fights and doing the best things possible. Is that a good step for boxing, isn't it?
I think the earlier, when I say this, okay, so I don't think there's anything wrong with building fighters to a certain level and then having them fight each other. But a lot of people get built to a certain level and still don't fight each other. And I think a level like British level, people on a British English level, people should be fighting each other, and I think I'm happy that that's happening now. I don't think there's anything wrong with building fighters, but I think it is a good thing that it's happening now. Fighters like Boatsi, Richards, and Richards and Pitters happen, and all these other fights. Fights like these should be happening. Like Cash Bentley happen, and it's a really good time to be happening, especially on terrestrial TV now as well.
Who do you have in that fight, just while we're on it? Boatsi or Richards? Do you have a dog in the race? Do you have a feeling?
No, look,
Are you friends with either?
yeah, good friends with Richards. Know Boatsi quite well. It's
a good fight.
It's a very good fight. It's a very good fight, and I'm going to be that guy, and I'm going to say, whoever does their game plan better wins the fight. If Boatsi comes out and he implements his game plan and pushes Richards on the back foot, in my opinion, I think he can beat Richards. If Richards does the same to him, puts Boatsi on him, because we've never really seen Boatsi be dominant on his back foot, and I think he can win the fight if he puts Boatsi on his back foot. It's been a minute. So it's a 50-50.
I'll take you off that fence in a minute. 1 minute. Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte is coming up in a couple of weeks. What's your thoughts on that fight? A terrific fight. I know we've not seen the back and forth between them because Dillian's played it quite coy, really. But what do you think happens in that fight?
I don't think it happens, you know.
I'm glad you said that because Twitter is going mad this morning saying I don't think we're even going to get to that point. And I'm like, why not though? Why will this fight not happen?
I just don't think it happens. It doesn't make any sense. Like, Dillian Whyte has been campaigning for a fight like this for so long, and I can't speak on what's going on because I don't know. But the lack of promotion, like if he, you know, even if he won this fight, would put him astronomical like senses, put him out there. He could just take the. But look, I can't speak on what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I just got this feeling that it won't happen.
I see this all over boxing media this morning, and I would be absolutely staggered unless there's something we don't know about and the average man doesn't know about, because obviously Dillian Whyte's making in his opinion probably making less than he should be making, but he's still making a career high payday. He's the chance to become, if he beats Tyson, in many people's eyes he'd be number one outside of maybe Usyk. So I'm struggling to see why it won't happen regardless of lack of promotion. I know people talk about there's no undercard, but with this fight there's certain fights that it's just about this. Is this fight, isn't it?
Yeah,
not that he doesn't need an undercard, but people are paying that money at them. Yeah, and it's obviously done well with ticket sales. So I'm struggling to see why it done. But you've got a feeling that something's going to twig, aren't you?
I don't know. I don't think it will happen. But I hope I'm wrong because I want to see it. I want to be there. I want to see it. So I hope I'm wrong. But I don't know. Something's just maybe it's the absence of Dillian Whyte in all the promotion, but something's just telling me this ain't gonna happen.
Well, we're a few weeks away, so I mean, touch wood, everything goes ahead. Right, I just found out recently walking down the stairs after that head-to-head, you're a Luton fan. So I'm assuming one day your dream, fill that stadium, get a few fans sat on the pitch, do your thing in front of your town. Is that what you want him to?
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. It's always, I mean, that's always the goal. That's always been a massive goal. It's actually a lot more achievable than you think. It's just the timing has to be right for everything. The timing has to be, it has to be the right fight. It has to be the right time of year. You know, we'll see end of the season before the turf, you know, goes up and things like that. It's got to be the right time. It's all got to be right timing. You know, so it's there. It just needs to be the right fight and the right occasion, etc. You know what I mean? And so that'd be amazing.
By the time you're having that fight, I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this from a few years ago because I've been to that ground, I've seen them play. There could be a Premiership team. That is, I mean, you must be pinching yourself a little bit now, thinking, wow.
You watch games like, you know, with the Championship, you're watching games and you're seeing all spectrums of the Championship. So you're seeing, with all due respect to the teams, like the Preston North Ends, and then you're seeing the Fulhams. You know what I mean? And it's a massive difference. It is a huge difference, and you'll see like you turn over it. Like in the Championship, it's just there is no easy game. There's no predictable. You can't predict how games will go. You see a team that will be have lost their last 8, rock bottom, and you're like, oh, take 3 points off these easy, and we'll get spanked 4-0. You're like, what? And then you go to Bournemouth or get Bournemouth come over on form, and you're like, we won't do anything. And next thing you know, we're like 3-0 up or 2-0 up, and you're like, what? What's going on? The Championship's the best league. In my opinion, it's so exciting. The best league in the world. I
have to say, I've argued this for a while. Obviously, apart from the Prem, it is a brilliant league. You can literally have anyone beating anybody. But look, going back to your big night for the British title, how do you win this fight? What's your gut saying? How does this fight end? Have you manifested it? Have you seen this when you go to bed at night? Do you see your hand getting raised after winning by knockout, or do you think it goes a distance and you put on a boxing clinic? Talk to me. What's your gut saying?
I'm going to keep it short. As long as I listen to my coach and concentrate and don't do anything silly and literally don't go to sleep for a second, I can win this fight. I've got all the tools in my arsenal to win this fight. I feel like I can do it all. I don't really. I obviously have a lot of mistakes to iron out. I have a lot of holes in my game I need to iron out, but I feel like I'm all-rounded, a pretty good fighter. There's no glaring holes to pick from my game, and I feel like I have every tool to win this fight. And yeah, the only thing I've ever got in my head is winning. So it's getting this British title. So that's all I can think of now.
Linus, look, I think I'm going to be there fight night, so I can't wait to see this fight. I think when I saw it get made, it's one of them. Your eyes light up. You got that. You got the Boatsi fight with Richards. Great time for British boxing. I look forward to seeing you fight week, and yeah, all the best.
Thank you very much. Good to see you again, man.